no question. You were when a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Lightweight, baby. Once again, it's time to bleed. And there will be blood. Good morning. How's the family doing today? Dwayne Jones, Tay Brown, good morning. Jose Diaz, my brother. Bert. That's right, 19 days. TZ Frank. Steven Lamont Hawkins, what's up, man? Donald, now the 66-year-old G Grant, what up? How you? Jason. Hold on. Where is my water? I can't find it. Aborigines, what up, man? Viva tu vida. Pink Meadows in the building, salute, sis. Dre Finest, salute. Google, Ed HP, Natural Hair, salute. King Jr. MZTTUK, salute. No doubt, sis, we got you. Mr. Pads. Tay, I see you, baby. No work today? If not, enjoy the day. It's beautiful outside. Ghost! What up? Mr. P. Depp, salute. The expert genius. Daniel Mitchell. Stormy, the sensei, held it down yesterday. I hope y'all was in attendance, man. He cooked. Him, Trick Nolte, and my brother Kano Local Sports. Cooked. I was at a family function and some family came into town that I ain't seen in a while. So I was like, you know what? I can't make it home in time. I'll make up for it today. Oh, yeah. MP, what the fuck? What up? Stu Baby Love, what up? Outlaw Jr., Snacks B. King Bonnie's. Jim Meal, what up? Main Event Mark. It's always light, baby. Light work, baby. Tay Jones in the building. Y'all better go subscribe to Tay Jones, man. When I tell you he got some content coming, y'all better go subscribe to Tay Jones, man. Y'all have no idea. Simon Bridgman, salute. Razor, what up? D.O.G. Geo James, blackout for Sean. 9806 degrees. Shade Girl, FBT TV. Damn, I'm feeling good this morning. Shit, yo. Strong Armstrong. See, that's my brother, Expert Genius. Jamaican Chalice Wagwan. Rick Blackwell. Star City J. What's up, fam? Brown on Boxing. I am Ill Will in the building. Go subscribe to my family right there. And still, JC. What's good? Southern T, Boxing and Sports. What's good, man? We got to get that brother over a stack. Let's get it. Don Shatta. All right, man. Thinker, what up? All right, let's get it, man. Let's get it. For those of you that don't know, all right, shout out to the family. Smooth Shot, what up? For those of you that don't know, you know, in this boxing thing, my head can be like an owl, but there are things that I will miss. And shout out to the family on social media that keep me posted on the things that I do miss. And the brothers put me on. Chesapeake, what up? Devin Blocker. The brothers put me on to a video. It was actually it was an interview that the Michelin man Tyson Fury did. 88 Sports Talk. What up? Brian the Great. What up? And It's like a 30-minute interview. And I watched it. And, you know, you got to be patient. I'm scripted virtuoso, salute. You got to be patient when you watch these things because obviously these guys are from his country. So they're going to address him accordingly, the way they see fit. They love him. So you got to, when you go into an interview like that, you got to have that in mind. You know what I'm saying? And I just, you know, you got to have patience because I watched that and I'm like, I can't believe that the media on his side of the pond and over here treat him like they do. And I can't help but to say to myself, wow, D don't even get that treatment. He didn't do any of the things that this guy's done. You know, and I'm like, wow, man. But that's expected. Complexion for the protection. That's expected. Boss. So I watched it. I took a lot of notes. So we're gonna review it. We're gonna review everything from front to back. It's a 32-minute interview. Y'all go ahead and find it, man. I forget the guy's name. He's sitting there with a woman, but I'm not mad at the people that conducted the interview. It was what you call a friendly interview. But when you know the truth about the person they're talking about, you're like, oh, man. Avarsky, salute. All right. So let's get to it, man. All right. 2 minutes into the video. Well, first of all, he says he has two personalities. So here he go again with this ish. And we'll get back to why that's bullshit in a minute. But, before I get to that. Oh, man. Yeah, that's right, Chesapeake. It's called Gareth A. Davies. That's him. But before I get to that, real quick. This kid, I don't understand this kid. What is his name again? With the pink hair? Only did a few videos about him already. What is his name? What is his name? Because we don't support him. What is his name? Chris Colbert? Yeah, Sherbert. Chris Coldirt? Yeah, Chris Coldirt. Coldirt Sherbert. Let me just say this real quick. Chris. Yo. Oh my God. Hold on, y'all. Real quick. Let's let this rock for a second. When I address these people, I gotta, smash the like button. Chris Coldirt, Elmo, Sherbert. This nigga name called Elmo. Listen. Young man. Salute to DOG. He said it's ringwalk music. Whatever fan base you thought you had, they've now been reduced to the people that raised you or grew up on your block. And you know that's kind of difficult because the friends you thought you had on the block, you know there's haters because you went on to do something great. You actually fought on television. So you know you got cats on your block like, yo, man. And what's interesting, I know Zab had to tell you about people like that. I know Zab had to tell you how you can't go back to your block with your vehicle that you purchased and park it on your block because someone's gonna key your car up or snatch the wheels off your vehicle. But the reason why I'm mentioning the brother Zab is because I don't know if he's just showing up to your fights just to, show support, or if he's actually talking to you, Pete, what up? And actually putting you, like, giving you good words of advice. Because if he is, I hope you're listening. The cheating situation, the excuses, everyone's making excuses. The best person to tell you about cheating is Zab Judah. And I don't know how I missed this, but it just popped in my head real quick. Salute to the expert genius, Motisa Colbert. Pete, there's another fighter out of Brooklyn, right? That fought Zab. Supreme Beast Boxing Talk in the building. Go subscribe to the homie. There's another fighter out of Brooklyn that you should know. Especially Zab should know. Goes by the name of the Hebrew Hammer, Cletus Selden. Jewish fella. He fought Zab, beat him. Zab had blood on the brain, almost died, was in a medically induced coma. You know about that, right? I'm sure you know about that. Elmo. We find out that Cletus Selden was what? He popped dirty. They didn't talk about that much. But let me get this straight. He pops dirty, right? And that's right, main event Mark. He tried to kill him. He popped dirty. But I'm looking at his box rec. That TKO victory still stands. It's not even reversed this to a no contest. Okay? So my point is, I don't want to get onto that. But Tickle Me Elmo, Chris Coldirt, bro, go sit down and talk to Zab about cheating in the sport. Go have a conversation with him. And I'll say it in closing with him, bro. You got a lot of work at 130 and 135. And if King Tug is the hardest puncher you ever faced, God bless you. And that's all I'm going to say about him. Now, back to the regularly scheduled programming. Oshaki Foster wants that smoke. He told us personally. Go get it. So now, on the Tyson Fury's raggedy ass, because we got to be on time. The general got a surprise for us. So, 2 minutes into the interview, Fury sits on the couch, and the fella Garrett says, I think I cuddled up to you in that before, or was it the red one? He was referring to Fury's robe. Again, with the weirdo behavior, the weirdo lingo, that's beyond me. He said, I think I cuddled up to you in that garb. Fellas, look, all right, I know it's another country. Yo, listen, man, I know it's another country, and I know some things mean other things. But we both speak English, and they speak the real English over there. That's the real English. We speak a off version of English. But I comprehend words very nicely. I've never said I cuddled up to a man. That's what he said. Like 2 minutes into the video, Fury comes, he sits down, and he says, "Yeah, I think I cuddled up to you in that. Was it the red one?" What the fuck? What? Yo, what? Salute to Watcher. Salute to my brother, the Watcher, my brother from down under. He's another person that keeps me up to date on things that I might miss. He said it. Ricky Williams in the building. Go subscribe to my brother. Mr. Finesse, I see you. Macadon 1. Yeah, he says that. I'm dead serious. I was like, oh, come on, man. We just started. And with this, we just started. And I got to hear that. Anyway. Fury says he has a few injuries, nothing to write home about. So, if you in camp, you get a few injuries. Anything from a hangnail. You may be like swollen your knuckles, but nothing. That's part of camp. It's rare that a fighter goes into a fight completely 100%. It's rare. Yeah, fine Anglo-Saxon man indeed. So Gareth, he noticed a bruise on Fury's lip. He assumed it was from sparring. Fury says it's a cold sore. Shocker. I'm not even kidding. I'm not kidding. Dude, look. Whatever, man. I'm not kidding. They said that. Big old sore on his lip, sparring. He said, no, it's a cold sore. I was like, oh, wow, okay. All right. Shout out to herpes. Winning. So he talks about sparring big guys, 6'10", 6'8" guys. I hope they hit hard. Goes on to say, all right, he's asked if he's happy that he has to do this fight instead of the AJ fight. He says he's happy he got a date regardless of who it is. It's not important to him. What? So basically he's saying it doesn't matter. He's just happy he got a fight date. You had a fight date on the 5th of December. And what did you do? You wasn't trying to fight AJ. I didn't see you trying to stop the Pulev fight. Don't fight Pulev. Fight me. Regardless of whether he was a mandatory. Now, let me ask y'all a question. What if AJ said, yo, Pulev, I know you're a mandatory. Pump the brakes, though. I want to go for undisputed. What if AJ did that to Pulev? What would Pulev have done? I mean, because Pulev, he been ducking him. Don't you think Pulev would have been like, yo, go ahead and do that? AJ wasn't chomping at the bits to get the undisputed, but whatever. That's just a sidebar. Do y'all understand we could have had this fight December 5th? Young Merv, what up? Y'all understand that, right? We could have had this fight December 5th. We could have had this fight December 5th. What is he talking about? You see, once we got there, I said, I got to take notes because I already know he's going to start saying stuff that is ridiculous. But this is what you call an ass-kissing interview. And if you're an unconditional fan of this guy, you bought everything. But we're going to dissect everything because I had to take notes. This was crazy. He's just happy to have a date. I was like, what are you talking? Wow, okay. He says the 18 months is a bit long for him at 33 years old, but it's a bit difficult for Wilder, so that may play in his favor. Question. Who has a track record of having bad habits out of the ring? Deontay Wilder or Tyson Fury? Smash my like button, because I'm hitting you in the face with straight facts, while the rest of these clowns want to hit you in the face with straight sausage. The 18 months is a bit long. Why were you waiting for 18 months? You could have had this fight in the 5th of December of 2020. At 33 years old, it's a bit difficult, but the layoff basically is going to work in his favor. It's going to be long for Wilder. Dude, all you did was give him time to heal up. He's been fighting injured for God knows how long, but whatever. Let's continue, man. Goes on to say, Deontay isn't the most articulate person in the world, but said that his silence was clever. But here's the part. Fury said that he did something where he couldn't be asked questions for the things he had said about the water, about the gloves. He said the press would have teared him apart. He said the press would have teared into him, and he said Wilder is not going to be able to question. He's not going to be able to answer those questions. So he's basically saying that that's why Wilder was quiet. That's why he was silent, because he didn't want. He said it was a clever move because he didn't want the media to start asking him questions about the allegations, Glovegate, the suit being too heavy, the poisonous water. Salute to Robert Singleton in that super chat. He said the worst mistake for Fury was giving Wilder time. Exactly. Now he's referring. Yes, sir. He had to cycle off. I'm sure of it. So let me say this. He's saying that his silence was strategic, basically. It was clever. It was strategic. Because he didn't want the media to answer any questions. He didn't want him to answer any questions in reference to Glovegate, and the water, the suit, and all this other stuff. That's not why he was quiet. We all know why he was quiet. He's quiet because he's now talking to this turncoat media that has abandoned him. You know what? You can't abandon anybody that you never really was fucking with. They were never on his side. Let me be clear on that. The media was never on Deontay's side. He's been nice. He's shaking hands, smiled, and took pictures, kissed babies, whatever he had to do. All he was is unapologetically black. He stands for his people, and he gave everybody what they said they wanted. Floyd was boring, so he's giving you knockouts. He'll risk getting hit 3 times to land one. And when he land that one, we've seen what happened. Highest KO ratio we've seen. And they don't love him. So now he's just about his business. I'm gonna go in there and sit down, and let Fury sell the fight. You already know what I'm gonna do. Headphones. Don't talk to me. So my thing is, Tyson, why didn't you tear into him? You're selling the fight. Why didn't you bring up Glovegate? Why didn't you bring up the heavy suit? Why didn't you bring up tainted water? Why didn't you do it? The mics was on you. Why didn't you bring it up? Why didn't you? Why didn't you? You're good for saying it's not true when the cameras are on you. You didn't do it in front of him. Why? Why didn't you put it on Malik Scott? Why don't you ever put them in a position to say something in public? That was the perfect time. Why didn't you do it? The same media that you feel would tear into Wilder over reasons are the same media that they never asked you. See, these people, the same media that are going to tear into Wilder, that you say going to tear into Wilder over the cheating allegations, are the same media that never questioned why you don't have a license in the UK. No one ever asked you that. Why? Because if you was getting asked that all over the place, you'd be sitting on a stage with headphones on. You know how I know that to be true? No one holds this guy's feet to the flame. It's disgusting, man.
You've said things in the past which people have found abhorrent. They've accused you of misogyny, they've accused you of homophobia.
No comment, don't even go there.
But do you accept that you've got to win over a larger number of people coming back this time before you can be fully accepted?
No comment.
You don't want to say anything about that at all?
No comment.
People won't like that if they hear you no commenting?
No comment.
Okay.
I'm a boxer, I'm not interested in politics or anything else. Boxing only, thank you.
UKAD have upheld the...
No comment.
You don't want to talk about the Nanja Lane thing?
No comment.
The question that
Boxing,
we asked...
please.
Is
Terminated.
You don't want to talk about it, Tyson?
Next. Who's next?
I ain't got to make it up. Boxing, please. No comment. Terminated. No one said anything. How many times have you heard about his suspension? His 2-year hiatus in the sport has been camouflaged with that term depression. If you let them tell it, you would make it think, you would be led to believe that he was depressed and he chose to take a 2-year hiatus from the sport. I got Negroes telling me that. And I haven't watched it in a while, but didn't the brother Glasses Malone say that? Didn't he say the 2-year hiatus was because of depression? I don't remember. I haven't watched it. Did he say that? I don't recall. Let me know if he did. I don't remember. But if he did, because I don't remember, I haven't watched it in a while. But a lot of these brothers out here believe that, and they don't know that he didn't. That 2-year hiatus from the sport wasn't because he wanted to. You remember they were pumping up Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder a long time ago, and then he had these troubles with drugs, and he got suspended. Remember that? That was back when D had the low Caesar. And then we know the story. Then, D said, yo, get your ass off the couch. I got this bag for you, 50-50. Let's fight, man. The heavyweight division needs a Gypsy King. And we bigged up Tyson Fury for taking that challenge. And he did well. And this is before we knew the funny stuff. He did well. And there was no problem until we find out later what he was about. And I had people from across seas saying, yo, hold on, you really don't know what this guy's about? What he did is not new. There's a guy named McDermott. Check what he did with the gloves there. And then I went back and watched when he fought Steve Cunningham. And I said, oh, man, I remember that because I was there. There's certain things you don't see live in real time. You got to go back and look at it again. I was there live. And then when I saw it again on television, I said, yo, you're not supposed to. What? And RIP to the ref, he said, yo, he's the dirtiest fighter I ever had to referee. And I had Galata twice. So you start piecing all this stuff together. It's called building a case. It's like, wow, what? Yeah. So the media never, ever, ever, they'll talk about depression, which they do. I'll get to that in a second. They talk about depression. But they never talk about why his license is non-existent in the UK right now. And these two cats are from the UK. And I said, I was waiting for them to say something about it. They didn't say anything. That's why I said this was a friendly ass-kissing interview. And I get it. But if a boxing person's trying to get educated, they would never know that this guy doesn't even have a license to fight in his own country. They will never know. So ass-kissing interview, mission accomplished. Facts, negative. Nope. You will learn nothing from this. In fact, you would walk away from this interview and say that this guy Fury's charming. I'm serious. You would say that he's charming. He seems friendly. He seems well-spoken. When he starts talking about depression, you'll feel he'll hit a nerve with you, like, oh wow, he's really. But I'm gonna point something out when he starts talking about depression. All right, so they speak on the 5-minute stare down, and he said Wilder was uncomfortable and twitching when his team came to save him. Fury said it was a moral victory. Salute to the expert genius in the super chat. Much love, man. I appreciate you. You're in Carter. What up, man? He said D was nervous and twitching, and his team came to save him. Yo, listen. Go subscribe to Tay Jones. Tay was there. Go subscribe to World Combat Sports. He was there. The brother Scotty was there. Nervous. And y'all saw it. I didn't see any nervousness or twitching. I think D could have stood there for 10 minutes, 20 minutes. But enough's enough. And then this fat Chitlin's brother, looking like Carrot Top, he starts shouting, trying to turn up. I'm telling you, man, all I saw was him trying to get out that fight. Because his brother started to raise up and turn up and start talking crazy. If anything happens, there's no payday. And I think Tyson Fury would be just fine with that. If he could bait Deontay or someone from his team doing something. Oh, we're not fighting. We're not fighting. They threw out their payday. I knew they'd do it. You fat bastards. How you got tits on your kidneys? How do you get your pecs to go around and down your ribs? What is wrong with y'all? I don't understand it. Anyway, they walk off and they was like, yeah, win. Yeah, okay. Okay. That's a win for you? Okay. Salute to Eric Jenkins. He said, I thought Wilder was going to slap you. You know, I knew I never thought that. What I did say, though, if a physical altercation was going to happen, I did say someone from Fury's camp would initiate something crazy. They're exploring all options as to a means to get out of this. And we're not at the 24th yet. The real Topcat, salute. Amari, what up? I'm telling you. So he took that as a moral victory. I said, wow, look at this. Keep that. But, you know, it's funny to me. You know, they ripped him for not talking and all this, that, and the third. Oh, he ain't say nothing. But like I said, man, time reveals all truth. Y'all remember this? This was the woman talking. Thanks For the kind mention, it wasn't shown on the live stream, but I did have a quick chat with Deontay during Bob's response, which means while Bob was talking off camera, D spoke to her, and he told her it wasn't personal. He just wasn't going to answer any questions during the presser. So we carried on. It's all good. She had nothing to do with it. She's there to do a job. And I don't know if she ever said anything disrespectful to him. Probably not, because at some point he leaned over and told her, yo, I'm not talking to nobody. Right? So let's continue. Yeah. Moral victory on the stare down. He said he wear headphones so I won't get into his head. And what type of mentality is that? He wore headphones because he didn't want to hear nothing. I forgot what he said he was listening to, but he don't want to hear nothing. He's not there to answer questions. Ain't got nothing to do with you. Everyone knows you run your mouth. I'm surprised you ain't running around with a damn Batman costume. You're an attention smut. You're an attention smut. Smash my like button. You're a smut. You like attention. You're already 6'9", 300 pounds. You ever stood anybody that's 6'9"? It's pretty big. So people already look at you like, ugh. But that's not enough. You got to say off the wall stuff. You got to run around in Batman costumes. Not the new joints. I'm talking about the old Adam West one. Goodness. What's wrong with you? Salute to Jafar Sassar. Much love and appreciation. He said Fury better ask Thurman about that, about excuses for ducking. Oh yeah. I'm telling you, there's a strong chance that this guy might try and pull a fast one to get out this. Salute to my brother Jerry Alexander. He said if Fury finds a way to get out of this fight, then that's an admission of guilt in my eyes. Well, you know what? All we have to do is listen when this guy's talking. He already admitted that he was guilty several times. I'll break it down. I'm going to continue breaking it down. Family. But yeah, you're right, though. You're right. We got 19 days. And they're scrambling like eggs on a Sunday morning. They're trying to find a way out this fight. I firmly believe that. This is hilarious, man. He says his mental makeup is 100% unbreakable. I'll get back to that. He basically says he's done nothing wrong in the fight. He backed up the bully by landing big punches, says Wilder pretty much is in denial and making excuses. But here's the weird part. Fury uses an example of how an alcoholic has to come to acceptance with their behavior. And he says Wilder hasn't accepted defeat. I beg to differ. Before we knew, hey, yo, son, listen, I thought of that. If he does this, if he does that, bro, I thought of that. He better not. But he said Wilder hasn't accepted defeat. After the second fight, did he not say the better man won? And then later on, all he said was, I want my rematch. That's it. And remember what the public said? No, you don't want no rematch. He don't mean that. Remember that? And then he just rode off and went to Africa, did a photo shoot, whatever he did, scuba diving. And next thing you know, he's depressed. Remember that? I want my rematch. The better man won. I want my rematch. And he just rode off into the sunset and was chilling. And then COVID happened and, then we end up here. If he didn't accept defeat, now listen to what I'm saying. If he didn't accept defeat, he wouldn't be chasing you for this third fight. Why the man got to chase you 18 months? To me, accepting defeat was Roy Jones and Antonio Tarver. After their third fight, he stood right up there at ESPN and said, yo, I'm still the best at 175, except against Antonio Tarver. That's accepting defeat. I did all I could do. I fought the man 3 times. I fought to a draw the first time. He knocked me out the second time. Third installment, we went all 12 rounds. He got into some trouble, and the better man won. That's accepting defeat. Accepting defeat, saying, you know what, I did all I can. I can't beat the guy. If he honestly and truly felt in his heart, yo, look, I can't do nothing with this guy, I don't think he'd get in the ring with him again. You know what accepting defeat is? Salute to Josh Box. He said it's crazy how people dog Wilder for sacking Breland when he has a Kronk connection. It's no coincidence that everything went down the way it did. I'm not going to talk about Mark Breland. There's no need to. The man's gone. We're going to see how everything holds up. You see how I did that? When Mark flew over to the ops in the UK and sat down and they just asked him a question and he just went off on a tangent. The man don't jump rope. The man don't do no cardio. The man don't hit the bag. I said, that's a lie. I know I saw a video of it. And then came back home and said, oh, I got set up. I didn't want to talk about that. They made me talk. Mark, they didn't make you talk about that. So in reference to Mark, I ain't got nothing to say about Mark. Good luck to you, brother. Shout out to Josh Rambox. You like how I did that? Yeah, man, but admitting defeat, you know what admitting defeat is? Vladimir Klitschko not running it back with, what's his name? South African dude. Why is his name escaping me? That knocked him out in Germany. Put his name in the chat. I'm having a brain fart right now. Salute to Jafar Sassar in that super chat. Back in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. He says, Arm said Wilder and Fury have vaccine for 19. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's see how that works out. What's his name? That knocked out Vladimir. God, was not St. Peter. Corey Sanders. There it is. That's admitting defeat because Vladimir never ran that back. Vitaly had to beat up Corey. Look it up. Corey came in there southpaw and stopped Vladimir. And that was when Vladimir was on a roll. And HBO was in love with him. Salute to my brother Junior, the truth in that building. If y'all ain't subscribed to Junior, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Go subscribe to my brother Junior, the truth. He did not run it back with Corey Sanders. I repeat, he did not run it back with Corey Sanders. In fact, on that broadcast, you hear Larry Merchant saying, well, I guess that's the end of the Klitschko train. He said that, something to that effect. And I was at home like, no, it's not. It's a loss. It's a loss. You know, the kid could bounce back. I said that about Vladimir. I said, yo, he wasn't prepared for southpaw. And I knew Corey Sanders could crack. The first time I saw Corey Sanders, he fought Bobby Ches, I believe. I think he fought Bobby Ches, and he stopped him. I said, man, that white dude from South Africa he got some fast hands, man. But yeah, Vladimir never ran it back. It was a bad style matchup, and no one ever asked him to. But Vitaly, see, Vladimir had a better skill set than Vitaly, but Vitaly was a killer. Vitaly had more of a killer instinct. That was the difference between the brothers. But Vladimir lost to Corey by TKO stoppage. Never ran it back. And no one said anything. Why? Because Vitaly went and got his ass. And they said, it don't matter. The family got him. So that's admitting defeat. Vladimir, as far as Corey, went in the back and said, you know what? I could train for southpaws all day long. I don't think I could beat that guy. And they said, don't say that out loud. We got you. Salute to my big Dre Finest. He said, Drew, we all knows Big Coke is the #1 cheater. You dig? No diggity doubt. But they don't talk about none of that. They camouflage it with depression. And let's get to it. Jamal Davis, what up, man? Yup. So that's accepting defeat. Vladimir Klitschko and Corey Sanders was accepting defeat. That was accepting defeat. He never ran it back. I don't care if Vitaly beat him. Vladimir should have been like, yo, I want that. Any fighter that feels they have a chance against another fighter, they want that win back. You want another example? Because I know the racists are watching. Well, you got to pick on Vladimir. You want another example? Did Roy Jones ever run it back with Glenn Koff Johnson? That knockout was worse than Antonio Tarver's. Why didn't he run that back? He was active. He fought several times after that. Did he run it back? I'm saying. And I got love for Roy. Did he run it back? That's accepting defeat. In fact, go look at right after the fight, when Roy woke up, and I'm not being funny, right after the fight, listen to what Roy says. He sounded like a defeated man. He said, yeah, his style, chasing me around the ring, something like that. I'm paraphrasing. He said, that's not me. I'm like, oh my God, I never thought I'd hear Roy say something like that. That's not me. It shouldn't matter. This guy's chasing you around the ring. Roy, Superman, y'all must have forgot, should be able to debunk and stop everything that they're trying to do to him in the ring. All he did was bulldoze him. Wow. Go look at the post-fight when he talked about before he left the ring. Look at the interview. That's accepting defeat. That means he ain't want none. Glenn wanted one. He said, yo, I expect him to run it back. He never did. That's accepting defeat. I can't do nothing with him. You're walking down Southern Boulevard, 3 a.m, and some wild ass kid jumps out. You'll run that and puts the Glock 19 in your chest. You might want to accept defeat. You might want to accept defeat. He got you. Fuck it. Yeah, man. I'm trying to live. Hey, take that. Hey, Vladimir, he didn't accept defeat when he got stopped by Layman Brewster. It took him a couple of years, but he ran it back. Did he not? Am I lying? Accepted defeat, right? Listen. All he did was take his loss like a man, said the better man won. And you heard him. When me and Malik left, we was already game planning on how to beat this guy. That's it. And this was before Glove Gate and everything else. It was that night. What you mean accept defeat, dumbass? So Fury recites an old saying. He said, for he who holds a hot coal with intentions of throwing it at somebody end up getting burned themselves. He who holds a hot coal with intentions of throwing it to somebody end up getting burned themselves. Well, you know what I say? When you point the finger, there's 3 fingers pointing back at you. Excuses, huh? Deontay's making excuses. Right. Okay. Gareth gets back to the AJ question. He says he's asking how much does it matter? He asks how much does it matter fighting AJ to even entertain, to show the world that you are the modern day Muhammad Ali and George Foreman? How much do you want to show us to entertain us, meaning his countrymen? How much do you want to show? He was asking how much do you want to show that you are the modern day Muhammad Ali, the modern day George Foreman. And I almost blew a gasket. In fact, I think this is where I lost it. when he said how much you want to show us that you're the modern day Muhammad Ali, George Foreman, he meant his countrymen. They already put him on that pedestal of Ali, of Foreman. Now, here's my question. Salute to Alan Levon. He said it seemed like once Jones got stopped by Tarver, his character was never the same. It seemed like accepting defeat was easy for him. Yeah. He turned human. Confidence was not there. Not Zay, what up? It was not there. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Absolutely right. Salute to you in that super chat. But check this out. Why is it okay to put Tyson Fury in the same sentence with George Foreman and Ali? But it's taboo to put Wilder in those same conversations. At no point did we say his skill set matched Muhammad Ali. We say what he's going through in as far as treatment as a black man. And it so happens to be that he's in the sport of boxing is very similar to Muhammad Ali. That's what we say, but that's taboo. We can't even say he's one of the hardest punchers in the sport of boxing, in the history of boxing. We can't even say that. Oh, Mike Tyson. So? So what? Is he not? Look at the record. Oh, we ain't fought nobody. Go through Mike Tyson's record and point out the killers. And when you point out the killers, you're going to see that he lost to those killers. He beat a couple, but he lost to them. Furthermore, don't talk to me about his record. Because you won't recognize anybody from the time he started all the way up into Trevor Berbick. I'm talking to the casuals now. Man, shut up. Salute to Don Shada in that super chat. Says, salute, brother. I can't wait for the Fury defenders to be on suicide watch come the 25th after the champ ends them. They want to be us so bad. Yeah, they can't be us. They see us. They watching me right now. Got a lot of mimics. Hit the gym, though. Hit the gym. Increase your protein intake. Do some squats. Get your weight up. Whatever, man. All right, man. I see you, family. It's taboo for us to say simple things like that. But this dude just sat there and said, how bad you want to show us that you're today's Muhammad Ali? How bad you want to show us? That's okay, though. I don't see anybody, any American, any black American saying, whoa, 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 pump your brakes. Kill the Ali talk. But that's okay, though, right? Man, you guys need to wake up. This is the white man telling y'all that, by the way. Y'all take that how you want to take it. But it's okay. That was okay. There ain't gonna be no headlines about that. He said Fury just sat there. All right, Fury just sat there and said Wilder would get drilled by the media for his allegations. But this dude Gareth never talks about why he has no boxing license in his own country. Yo, man, the treatment's different. The treatment is different. He goes on to say that when he gets through with Wilder, he'll answer that question, but until then, he has no interest of AJ. Y'all heard it. So he's asking him, how bad do you want the AJ fight and prove that you're the modern day Ali? He says, when I get through with Wilder, I'll answer the question. The guy starts saying, oh, yeah, typical Tyson Fury. And then he says, well, I have no interest in fighting AJ. If that fight was going to happen, it would have happened. Y'all heard that, right? I have no interest in fighting AJ. If that fight was going to happen, it was going to happen.
Just got off the phone from Prince Khalid of Saudi Arabia. He told me this fight's a 100% on. August 14th, 2021, summertime. All eyes of the world will be on the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And I cannot wait, repeat, cannot wait to smash Anthony Joshua on the biggest stage of all times. This is going to be the biggest sporting event ever to grace the planet Earth.
Y'all know the clip, but he has no interest in fighting AJ. If it was going to happen, it was going to happen. He said that. In this interview, he said that. He said he can't look past Wilder because that's when you make a mistake and get knocked out. Dude, you already looked past Wilder. You did. Because you and AJ was done. If we let you tell it, you and AJ was a done deal. Yeah, fans believe in you won the fight so convincingly that there shouldn't be a third fight. But never mind what was etched in stone. But you did say, yo, man, just one problem. I got to get past Deontay Wilder, a.k.a. the Knockout King. Y'all know the clip. I play it all the time. He told y'all that he had business to take care of. He told y'all that. What are y'all not getting? This is ridiculous, man. I'm so appalled. Another funny part he says, you know, here in America, AJ's nobody. They're not interested. Wilder vs. Fury is the biggest fight. I'll leave that to the AJ fans to decipher. Remember we were saying, yo, nobody knows AJ over here. Remember leading up to the Andy Ruiz fight? By the way, what he does say is, oh, all we know AJ for is for losing to the fat guy that didn't train for him. Hey, AJ fans, I'll let y'all question him for that. Now, this is the part where the AJ fans need to be running up on Fury. Like, yo, you screwed us. You lied to us. You lied to us. Your FOS, full of ish. You lied to us, man. You's a punk. And we hope you lose. Because you don't deserve to fight us anyway. We got more belts than you. Huh? Y'all not saying that, right? Y'all had all that energy for Deontay, though, right? That's all we heard. We got 3. You got 1. Why the AJ fans aren't attacking Fury? Even the American AJ fans, why are you not attacking Fury? The man lied to you. Even, oh my God, this is disgusting. The man lied to you. At least Deontay ain't lied to you. He has not lied to you. He wanted to fight you. Y'all know that. But this man told y'all had a fight done. Where's your fight? Tell me where your fight is. Where is it at? You guys are something else, man. All this smoke for Deontay. Y'all ain't got no smoke for this guy? Whatever, man. He asked about women's boxing. He mentioned several other female boxers because the lady says, you got daughters are they interested in boxing? He gives off some bizarre answer. He mentioned several female fighters before he even mentioned Freyshawn Cruz, the Clarissa Shields. That's no surprise. I'm skimming through this because I gotta hurry up. They begin talking about mental health. You already know where I'm going with that. He says he's leaving a positive impact in recognizing mental health. But here's the strange thing. He says after an extreme high, there's the lowest of the low. P. He said after he beat Wilder, he returned home, and for the first 10 days, he had suicidal thoughts. That's what he said. He returned home, and for 10 days, he had nothing but suicidal thoughts. He said, if you know yourself and you know you're going to be well in a few days, then you're going to be okay. At no point did he say he got professional help. All right. Then he goes on to say that Fury has 2 characteristics. Tyson is flawed. The Gypsy King is untouchable. All right. I'm rushing through this because I got to hurry up. He also said that he only started taking boxing seriously at 30 years of age. 30 years of age? He only started taking boxing seriously at the Otto Wallin fight. Yo, look, man. I mean, there's so much more, but I gotta hurry up. Listen, man. Listen. In closing, he never said he got professional help. He starts talking off all this these political answers, this bizarre answers. Oh yeah, well when you know yourself, and he tried to get all misty-eyed with it. Yeah, you know yourself, and you know you're gonna be okay. And they said, "Did your wife help you through all of this?" He was like, "Nah, well when you know yourself, you'll be fine." And nothing. He at no point did he say, "Yo, shout out to such and such doctor, and I recommend them. They talk me through it." He deals with his mental incapacity with it, or with himself, and that's the last thing you want to do. He never said he got professional help. It's Gareth. Man. Can someone put the interview in the chat? Look, man. He says he found the way to win people over. When he found the way to beat people in their own backyard. Meaning, come to America and do what he does. He found the way to do that in his own backyard. Well, brother, let me tell you something. It's a clean slate now, man. All right? They ain't Gareth Jeffries, yeah. It's on YouTube. They just posted it a couple of days ago. Let me tell you something, Mr. Fury and all his fans. It's a clean slate now, man. You have to fight a clean fight, man. You have to fight a clean fight. There's no getting around this. There's no getting out of this. And you're nervous. I'm looking at your body language, and you're talking a good one, but you really don't want it. But you have no choice but to go and get it. And you got to be clean now. All right? You fans is disgusting. His fan base is disgusting. To ignore what he's doing. You expect us to hold Deontay accountable for how he throws punches, even though he's gotten the best of results. This man had to be cheated to lose, to be beaten. He had to be cheated. Okay? You Black American Tyson Fury fans and Black American Wilder haters, you guys are disgusting. All right? You guys are the scum of the earth. You're disgusting. Okay? For putting this man on the pedestal, you're disgusting. All right? You smell like poo gas. All of you. And we're going to see you clowns on the 24th. All right? I'm going to be there live. You guys purchase the pay-per-view. Get your money up. All right? Get your money up. It's okay for this guy to make Muhammad Ali references. All right? Off references. But we say something similar, and y'all lose y'all damn mind. Y'all gonna blow up? Y'all gonna blow a gasket on Gareth and Davies, I think his name is. Whoa, pump your brakes on the Ali talk. And on 25th, if Fury's waking up off the floor, y'all still gonna find an excuse. Y'all gonna try and create your own glove gate. I'm disarming you now. You're gonna try and create your own glove gate. Oh, well, I want to check his gloves. There's gonna be photoshops of these gloves. I'm telling you, y'all gonna throw enough shit at the wall and hope something stick. It's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter.
Dead man walking. 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 Dead man walking.
I'll see y'all later on tonight. Bronx on deck. Move!